mentioned something that is interesting. The Fulani, according to the governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed, he said that Fulani people across Africa, they have the right to come into any country, come into Nigeria, and occupy the forests in Nigeria. Um, when you hear something like that, what does that say to you in terms of the problems we have in Nigeria and the solution? If a governor of a state is saying that any Fulani from any part of the world, they have the right to come into Nigeria and occupy anywhere they wanted to.
Okay, the question is, when I used to raise those points and certain governors in the north were calling me, let me use the word, I was too confrontational. I was saying what was not. Now, when it started hitting the panel, then from there, when the thing started, it was majorly in the Middle Belt, Christian communities and Christians have been massacred. And I just told you about one. I was there 200 and something. Another one was 500 and something. Slaughtered. So now it's happening in the panel, and they are doing it to the Hausas. So that's why you are hearing Zamfara governor coming out saying, this thing is this thing. They are speaking the truth now. In the north, they are asking their people, take up arms, defend yourself. So what the Bauchi state governor is saying, to me, these are the type of statement that it's making me angry with some of these people. With one side of the mouth, they say something, another side of the mouth, they say a different thing for the purpose of political relevance. But what shall it profit a man if you will gain the whole world and lose his soul? What's the whole profit? So the truth is that Fulanis have no right. Let me use the word. They have no right. I'm a Fulani man because my grandmother was a Fulani woman. So it's my tribe. We have no right to just enter anywhere and just occupy. If that is it, then I shouldn't be paying for land. I should enter anywhere. I should enter anywhere and just settle my family. But anywhere I have gone to in Nigeria to say, give me plot, they will say, okay, even though you're coming to help us do this, you have to have the blessing of the locals, but not to force your way on the people. I mean, that is not done. It's just like going to the eastern part of Nigeria and then go and force them and say, I must take your land by force. No, I have to go by the elders, by the people of the land. They have to agree to give me the blessing so that we can live. They are the owners. Yes, everybody is a migrant in Nigeria. All of us travel, migrated from one place or the other. But the fact is that they're the first settlers. They are the people that have been living there generations and generations of over 500 years. You that have come to meet them, you need to respect them. And that's what my people in Borno are, the Kanuris. The fact is that we go to a particular place, we respect the people. Why are you not having this thing with Kanuris all over Nigeria? Why are you not having that with Ibra people? Why are you not having that with Hausa people, killing everybody everywhere? Why? Because they respect the people in their places. So, Hausa person has a relation in Niger. Hausa man has a relation in Cameroon. Hausa man has a relation in Ghana. Hausa man has a relation in Chad. The same way Fulani has relations all across the Sahel. We all have relations. There is no genuine northerner that would tell you he doesn't have cousins across the border. No. That's why you hear Buhari talk about doing things in Niger. Because he has cousins there. So before this amalgamation and all of these things that was done to Africa, we were just under a particular territory. Like for me, it's the Kano Borno Empire. It spanned to Mali. So basically, you have relations, but you also know that you are a Nigerian for this, for God's sake. And so you cannot enter. I can't go to Chad and try to say I'm going to force my way, because I can speak Kanuri or can speak full day or can speak Hausa. I can't go to Niger Republic. I must respect them with the boundary line. And that is basically what is required in this time. So what the governor is saying is part of the issues we are having. And that's why I'm contending with these people. Somehow you find that something has gone wrong with their brain. He's there. Will he allow his family to be slaughtered? He's not a Fulani man. He's from one of the tribes in Bauchi State. But will he allow his family to be slaughtered? Will he allow his people to be displaced the way other communities are? Because you've been able to secure your